You know what it is, guys. It's kind of your mentor. My heart is in pain, guys. I've been trying to record this session, but there'll be something that keeps taking me back. Last time I recorded the video, but there was no sound. The other day I was trying to edit, trying to open some space, deleted the files, but now we're back again, guys. We're doing it. We're showing up like we always do. So today we're just gonna be looking at what candlesticks, guys. So candlesticks, they just part of the movement that the market shows towards either buying or a selling side, so this is day one and lesson one, which is dealing with what candlesticks. And something that is very much important, I marked some points that I feel like I see that they always valuable and they help out the most when you are trading. So the first question is that, what do you see? Yes, you see a candlestick, but what do you actually see? We're about to find out. Okay, is it a bullish or a bearish candlestick? Okay, sharp, you must understand that. How do you see it? Like, you can see it, you can just simply see that, like a person that doesn't know anything can just simply see that, oh, this thing graph going up, going down. But what do you actually see? Like, how do you see it? Like, you get to have certain candlesticks, and you get to have their names and understand how do they move. And after you get that candlestick, what happens to the market? Okay, where is it located? That also counts. What type of a direction? That also count, because you must understand the direction that is being given by the market. And as you get that certain candlestick, what candlestick is it, and which direction is it responsible for? Okay, sharp, here we're at this point, and we're seeing that, okay, sharp, this thing simplify that. Okay, every time when you get to have something like this, it's a candlestick, right? It's very much important for a candlestick to know, where did it start, where did it end, what does it do, where is it going, and where is it coming from, where does it get to happen? Those are the questions that you should always ask yourself. So this candlestick opened at this point, went down and went up, came back and closed at this point. These candlesticks open here, went down, when opened, let me go back. This one opened here, went up, went down, came back to close here. So this one is a buying candlestick, this one is a selling candlestick. So you must also understand that the opening, if it's at the bottom, then the market is on an uptrend. If the opening is at the top, then the market is on a downtrend. And this is how you get to see which direction is taken by the market, and how does it help the trend to push. So also something that I feel like, yes, I really need to explain is the wick. The wick, guys. So the side whereby you get to have a longer wick, that's where the market is coming from, and it's going to the opposite direction. The side whereby you get to have a longer wick, and then on the certain trend, it shows that the market is coming from the different side, now it's going to the different side. So if the wick is long at the top, the market is going to the bottom. If the wick is long at the bottom, the market is going to the top. Just understand it and keep it like that, guys, inside your head. So something that we're about to see right now, we're about to see the reason, or let me say some of the things that also have so much effect on the market. So if the buyers are now still responsible about the movement of the market, you're gonna see that, okay, the candlestick is just gonna be long. But if the buyers are now losing momentum, the candlestick is gonna be short. This simplifies that there is a strong bullish momentum. So if the sellers are losing momentum, meaning that it's gonna be short. So if the sellers are strong at that point, that's how you get to have a long selling candle. I hope you guys are following, and great, you know what it is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so that I can know where did I touch or where did I not touch, so that I can come back and help you out. And this side, guys, I said where you get to have like a longer week, that's where the market is going. So this side, we're having like a longer week this side, so the market is going where? Down. We have a longer week this side, so the market is going where? It's going up. Like that, guys. Just mark it like that. And you must also understand the names of the candlesticks. So this one is bearish engulfing candle. So this simplifies that the market, ever since it was buying, so now it's being engulfed by sellers, and now sellers are taking over, and the market is going to be selling onward. So if it was buying like this, you get to have something like this, the sellers taking over, meaning that the market is now changing the direction. It's going to be moving where? To the downside. So this side, you get to have like the market that was heading where? That was heading to the upside, but because of that engulfing candle, that shows no, now the market is taken over by what? The sellers. Now it's gonna be going where? To the downside. So the market here, it was going to the downside, right? So the market is losing momentum, and the buyers are now taking over, meaning that the market is gonna be pushing the price way to the upside. That's why you get to have like a full body towards that direction, meaning that that certain direction is now taking over. So that's why after this you get to have like a smaller candle towards a certain direction, but after that you get have a bigger candle towards that certain direction. So if the longer candle is on a bullish side, so meaning that we're getting the buys. If the longer candle is on a bearish side, meaning that we're getting the sells. So let's try to go and look for what we're talking about on a real chart, right? So on a real chart, we have something like that. So the market was heading where? Was heading to the downside. But after you start to have like the market losing momentum like that, and the buyers are taking over like that, so that's how you get to have like a bullish candle taking over, and that's a bullish movement taking over now. So if it was happening where? If it was happening at the top, so and at the top you get what? You get the same thing. You get the market engulfing the bullish bar. So it means that the market is just gonna be going where? It's just gonna be going to the downside. Bullish engulfing bar, this one, and there is a bearish engulfing bar at this point. You see? So it's engulfing the movement that was happening of a buy. So meaning that the market is going to be continuing what? With the sell. So at this point, we're going to be looking at what? The doji candlestick. The doji candlestick shows that the market is in between, is indecisive, and is losing the momentum at the same time towards the direction it was going to. So the buyers and the sellers are at the same place, taking over, doing the same thing, same time, at the same environment of which is the chart, guys. So like the price is pushing to the upside, but the price is also pushing to the downside. So buyers are in control, sellers are in control, the market is indecisive. So that's why I always say it's very much important to like mark for the candle that is going to be following after that candle, so that you can know that okay, if it was buying, then I'm getting something like this. So what candle am I receiving after? If it's the sell candle, so meaning that the price is going to be selling. So if it's a buy candle, it's going to be telling you that the price is continuing with the same thing, because it was indecisive, now it's decisive. It's just giving you the direction. But at the same time, you must also know where do you get it, because usually when you get the doji in the middle of the market usually continues towards that certain direction, because it's gonna give you a candle that is gonna follow with the what? With the same direction. But if it's a happening where at the end of the trend, it's gonna switch the direction and give you the candle that is opposite of the direction, and then you're gonna get to have the market going to the same different direction. So right now you get to have the market doing that, and if it was buying, and now we get to have the market changing the direction after the doji because it was indecisive. But I said what about the candle that follows? It must give you the direction that, okay, sharp, after I get that candle, meaning that the market is going to be going down. If it was going up, I received the candle like this, meaning it's still gonna continue and move to where? To the upside, guys. So that same thing this side. The longer the wick on that certain direction means that the market is pushing towards the different direction. So you're having a longer wick way to the bottom side, so meaning it's gonna be pushing the market to where? To the upside. That's why you can have like a dragon doji happening like that. So you see it's happening the same thing here, but it's showing you that the market was not done with the setup. That's why you get to have something like this, but at the same time the market continues. That's why I said it's very much important to understand where does that candlestick take place and by which time, where is taking place at. So if it's in the middle, the setup is not done, then the market is going to do the opposite thing. It doesn't matter, but you must also know how to use the information that you acquire along your journey. So now the tail is long where? The tail is long at the upside. So we're expecting the price to do what? To be bearish, that gravestone doji. And on gravestone doji, we expecting the market to push to where? To the downside. So that's what happens at that point. You get the market pushing towards the downside after receiving that gravestone doji, because it was pushing to the upside, lost momentum, the market started to being weak at upside, and then now it started moving where? To the downside, just like that, guys. So what's gonna happen right now, we're just gonna go look at it at the real chart and understand why does it get to push the market like that. So you see the market was going up, right? And you see that week is very long. And what happened after the market started moving to the downside? You see that the market was going where? Was going to the downside, right? So you started having that week long way from the bottom side. The market started pushing where? To the upside. I just want you to find out something. But here you see the market is going where? Going down, but it's happening where? At the middle of the market. That's why you have it not having enough effect at that point. You see, it's happening where? At the middle of the market. The market is not done with the setup. It doesn't change the market, so it continues with the same thing. So that's why I said it's very much important to understand, whereby you just understand and see it every time, where does it get to happen, so that you can understand that does it have an effect or not. So same thing, we have a morning star. The morning star is the beautiful formation that just says that, okay, now sellers are losing control, buyers are engulfing or like covering the whole thing, and now the market is moving to the opposite direction. So it consists of like 3 candlesticks, and it tells you that the price now is going to be going to where? To the opposite direction. If it was selling, it's going to be buying. So we get to have something like that. So at this side, we also have something like that. Same thing. It pushes the market. After it pushes the market, it goes to the opposite direction. So if it was selling, it pushes the market to the upside. It was selling, pushes the market to where? To the upside. It was selling, pushes the market where? To the upside. Like that, guys. All the time. When it happens, pushes the market where? To the upside. When it happens, pushes the market where? To the upside. So that's what you must know about the morning star, that it's bullish. So you get to have to see it here on a chart, whereby I took the example, and then you see after you receive that thing and it pushes to the upside. So this one is saying that it's the evening star, the opposite movement of the morning star. So now it's happening where? On a downtrend. So you are selling after you see the same thing. So this is the candle that was going to the upside, and then after that the market started lose momentum and then started selling. So you see, after it was moving to where? To the upside, after receiving that thing, the pattern, and then the market started changing direction and started moving towards the different direction. So same thing that happens where? On a real chart, like all the time, even on the real chart it happens, and you must be able to spot it. You see, You must be able to spot it. And after that, the market started selling. Like after that pattern formation, the market started doing what? Started selling. So even on this point, like on this point, you have the same thing. And then the market did what? Started selling, guys. So you must be able to spot it and see where does it happen, and you must be able to like use it in a proper way, because it's very much important to also know where does it happen. You see, so the longer the tail at the bottom, it means that we're going up. That's a hammer, also called as a pin bar. So the tail is very long, and then meaning that the market is changing the price and moving to where? Towards the upside. Towards the upside, guys. Here it's like losing the momentum from the upside, going where? To the downside. This is why you get to find it in a real chart like that. It gets to be bearish, so it's just a bearish pin bar. It's saying that the market is going to be selling. So we have a Harami pattern, which is also called as a bullish inside bar. So the market here is not done with a certain setup. So now it just wanna fill up the setup and get done with it, and then change the direction. So here at this point, you get to have something like this. Actually, on most cases, you get to have it like at the end of the market, and now it just want to give you the direction that now it's tired, and then now it want to change is what? The direction. So buyers now are saying that, oh no, hello guys, we are in charge, the matter just dropped us, and then now we're taking over the market, and then it gets to buy. So this one is saying that no guys, you're buying, and then now it's time to do what? To understand that sellers are in control. We're gonna be selling. So that's why you get to have something like this on the chart. You get to have something like this. No, the market was selling. Oh, this mother just dropped the child, so the child is just gonna be taking care of the whole family, so the family is just gonna be buying. So this one, the family was just buying. Okay, sharp, the new son is born now. You get to have like a baby. Okay, sharp, the market is going to be selling. So that's why you get to have like something like that. And let's check it out on a real chart and see if like it does make sense. Okay, we must spot it, we must see it, we must see it, we must see it, we must see it. You see, at that point, oh no, the market was moving where? To the upside. Oh, the new baby was born. The new baby was born at which point? This point. And then the market started doing what? Started going to the downside. So even on the buy side, oh, the market was just was selling, but the new baby was born. The market was introduced to a new baby. The market started pushing way to the upside. Like we can, it's just the same thing, repetition of the same thing, but you just must be able to like spot it. It's the same thing that I'm seeing here. Same thing that I'm seeing here. You see the market was selling, right? So you get to have like a doji showing that the market is now losing what? The momentum towards the downside. And then after that, you get to have like a long candles towards the upside. So now it's showing you that the market is now taking over as a buy. So now we're just gonna be expecting the buys towards the end of a trend. Like towards the end of a trend. It can be there, like it can be there. There's gonna be some time whereby you're gonna also learn how to do that, how to understand the trend, and when do you get to see if the trend is done or not. Tweezer bottom is this one that is saying that no, oh, you're saying you are powerful more than me, let me show you that I can do the same thing. So now if the bears were in control, bulls, they're saying that no, we can do the same thing, meaning that if we can do the same thing, we are shutting you out, we're gonna be buying now. So after you receive something like that, you get to have a buy. This one was going up, but now the bears are saying that no, we can do what you just did, we now taking over, we're going to the downside. So after receiving something like that, you see that the market is going up, and after receiving something like that, you see that the market is going down. So let's check it out on a real chart and understand if we on the same point, we on the same page, and we understand each other. I don't know if I'm way too fast, but you can just slow down and fast forward and minimize and just deal with the pace of the video. So you see, after receiving the same thing there, the bull said, oh no, you're saying you can do it, we can do it better. They started taking over. Here, sellers, oh, you saying you can do it, we can do the same thing, started taking over. Then the market started selling. Say, you know what it is, it's kind of your mentor. I'm signing out. Hopefully this time we don't fumble. Just get it right and receive the same thing, and just make sure you keep repeating the same thing, because the market is consisting of what? The same thing over and over and over and over and over. And all these questions must stick to your head. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and follow for more. Just stay tuned. Let's go.